Introduction. Bullying is an undesirable word commonly encountered in schools and workplaces. Bullying is associated with the abusive behavior of an enlightened person. Bullies fear being publicly summoned to account for their actions. Hence, this demonstrates that a person who bullies aims to hide his or her inadequacy. Despite the bravery that bullies illustrate, they are individuals of low self-esteem and confidence. Student bullying. Student bullying is a prevalent phenomenon in most schools across the world. Several factors are linked to the vice. In my opinion, I view that the demand to dominate and suppress other students and get in one's way causes a person to bully. When a bully needs more control over others, he or she views the only alternative as to invoke undesirable behavior, which seems to him or her as legitimate. Also, defiant and aggressive behavior contributes to bullying. Field indicates that a student who is disobedient toward the parents, teachers, and other adults is likely to bully others in the school. Why does bullying happen? People bully to hide their incompetence. The level at which a person bullies describes his or her inadequacy. Field illustrates that people who bully tend to direct their inadequacy towards others. This is done to avoid accepting responsibility, reduce fear of being weak, and divert attention from their inadequacy. Who does bullying? Bullying is typically accomplished by people who have never learned the practice of owning responsibility for their behavior. Similarly, a person who bullies fails to recognize the consequences of his or her behavior on others. This indicates that they do not recognize a better way of behaving. Is experience linked to bullying? It is difficult to connect bullying behavior with an individual's past experiences. However, according to Macfarlane and McPherson, the types of families that bullies have may support the connection. Macfarlane and McPherson explain bullies tend to come from households that are characterized by little affection or friendliness. Similarly, these households usually consider themselves as separated from each other. Effects of bullying. Bullying is a behavior linked to several effects. Long-term emotional damage is one effect connected to bullying. The experience of being bullied results in irreversible damage to a victim. Short indicates that bullying leads to long-term wounds that cause damage to one's self-esteem. Consequently, bullying instills self-loathing and fear. This is because bullying, being a recurring practice, damages the capability of viewing oneself as a capable and worthwhile person. What has been done? Various schools and other institutions affected by bullying have placed bully and victims' problems on their administration plan. Several suggestions for handling and preventing bullying behaviors have been proposed. One of the strategies being embraced is focusing on changing the victim's behavior. Education on this aspect is being done to reduce vulnerability to bullying. Measures to be taken to deter bullying. Bullying is an undesirable behavior that society must deter at all costs. In schools, teachers, parents, and other stakeholders should have a piece of working knowledge on how to manage the vice. The knowledge acquired can be used to understand the causes, effects, and the necessary intervention. Similarly, Macfarlane and McPherson suggest that the knowledge gained can systematically be used to implement elaborate strategies that can reduce the vice. This and many other essays are available at studycorgi.com.